Alright, hey guys, here we are, back with more Resident Evil 4, and this is Chapter 1-3.
I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados? That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do now is turn around, grab the item out of this chest, and you can go back through the door which you came from, and that will bring up another cutscene here. Okay, so there's really no purpose going back into this room other than to see that woman in red. Her name is Ada Wong. Okay, now when you finish this game on normal, you will unlock what's called Ada's Separate Ways, which is a side mission story game. Okay, and that'll take you about 4 to 5 hours roughly to complete. Now the purpose of that is it will clear up a lot of things in the story here which don't really make sense on your first playthrough. Okay, so when you finish this game, load up Ada's Separate Ways, play through that, and you'll understand what is going on in this story a hell of a lot more, okay, trust me. Because the first time I played this game, I went through it, there were bits and pieces missing of the story which didn't make sense and was very confusing. But when I loaded up Ada's Separate Ways and played through that, everything made sense. And in Ada's Separate Ways, there is just action all the way through. There is no stopping, it is just pure action, okay? It's like Resident Evil 5 on steroids, it's crazy. But anyway, I just grabbed that brown chicken egg out of the oven back there. Here's a painting of a lake. Now, this chapter actually contains our first boss fight, and that painting is showing us the location of that boss fight. Okay, now the boss's name is Del Lago, which in Spanish means from the lake. So we will encounter him at the end of this chapter. And just outside here, we are about to encounter a chainsaw-wielding enemy, or Dr. Salvador as he's called. Now, I have read online and on forums and all that, where people are saying that if you do not take the brown chicken egg from the oven, he will not spawn. I can't confirm if this is true, since I have always taken the brown chicken egg. I mean, why wouldn't you, you know? It's a free healing item, as if you're just going to leave it sitting there. So, I always take the brown chicken egg, and I always fight him. He's not difficult at all, you know, I have a shotgun, and that's what I'm going to be using here right now for him, okay? And besides, he drops a ruby, which you can sell for 10,000 pesetas, so as if you're not going to kill him, you know? I want that ruby as well. So here we go. So I'm going to throw an incendiary grenade now. Be careful, because the incendiary grenades do not always kill the enemies, okay? So double check that they are dead after you have thrown one, as they do not always die from it. So shotgun blast to the head on Dr. Salvador. That's all you're going to want to do. Max the damage on him, okay? Straight to the head with that shotgun. Shit! Get out of the way! Get out of the way. Okay. You do not want to get in near that fucking... Oh, shit! Yep. Stay... Okay. You do not want to get near that chainsaw, okay? If you do, he will decapitate you instantly. It is an instant kill move. It is game over. Goodbye. You are dead. Alright? So I'm just going to throw that flashbang so I can buy some time to reload my shotgun here. Alright. Just continue on with the blasting action. Fuck off, get away from me. Okay, he's dead. So there's always a bit of freaking out, panic and stress when I verse one of these guys. I almost died. I got hit in the back with an axe by one of the ganados that was with him, and that almost sent me straight into the blade of his chainsaw, and my head almost came clean off. But I managed to escape, and I got that ruby, which is good because I'll be able to sell that now for 10,000 pesetas. So, He really isn't that difficult, you know. Just grab the shotgun, just aim for his head. Use a couple of grenades if it's getting hairy, you know, if it's getting messy. But trust me, he's really not that difficult. So grab that brown chicken egg and fight this guy, okay? So there's a spinel in the tree that I just shot down there from one of those birds' nests. Get him! That's what that means, get him. The zealots in chapter 3 say it so much better. They say it with finesse. They chant it in a really slow, lingering speech, as opposed to screaming it out like these freaks here do. Alright, she's dead. Red herb, that's good. I needed that. Very nice. Have a look in the trees for these birds' nests here. I think there's one up here coming up. There we go. Cockhead! Fucking shut up. Okay. Oh, there goes his head. That was nice. Oh, that was not nice. Yeah, fuck this. It's time for grenade action. Get out of here. That guy said something in Spanish then, but I didn't understand that. Okay, so I'm not using the shotgun here, I'm just using the pistol. Completely missing here with the knife. Terrible. Jesus Christ, alright. Oh, there goes her head, that was nice. Alright, there we go, he's dead. Fucking TMP ammo, I hate collecting that shit. Well, I mean, it's good in the sense that I can sell it, you know. Every 50 bullets of TMP ammo that you collect will net you 1,000 pesetas, but it just shits me, you know. I've used it in a normal playthrough for a bit. I hated it. Personally, I can't stand the weapon. There are some people that do like it. It is good in certain situations for when you just want to... For example, in Chapter 3, you'll encounter zealots with scythes, and if you don't shoot them in time, they will throw their scythes at you, which is a devastating attack. Powerful damage it does. So the TMP is good for just spraying them to, you know, stun them for a little bit. And by stunning them with the TMP, that prevents them from using their sky throw attack. Okay, so in my opinion, it's not necessary. I opt for using the handgun and just shooting them in the leg. So disabling them all, making them fall to the ground. But I think the TMP is more for newbies, you know. Oh, I'm getting grabbed here. Yeah, so the TMP is more for newbies at the game who aren't really comfortable with the combat system in it, where they just want to pull out a Uzi and just spray, okay? So it's good in that sense. Once you learn how to play the game and that locational damage is key, as in shooting them in the leg to drop them, shooting them in the head to stun them, shooting their arms to drop axes and all, see? And all that sort of shit, the TMP is absolute rubbish, okay? Lord Sadler. Shit. Fucking hell. Really sloppy with the knife. Kept missing. You got to get in nice and close if you want to swipe him with the knife, okay? Don't do what I did then and stand back and do it. I mean, the reason I didn't get in close is because I was a little bit nervous. I wasn't on full health. But you have to get in nice and close to swipe him with the knife. Otherwise, you're going to get grabbed anyway, which is what I did. Now this is another section of the game which is really pissing me off to watch because I wish I had the bolt action rifle again. As you can hear, the music is still pumping, indicating there are still enemies in the area. There's a fucking chicken chasing me. Yeah, so on the roof there, just up the top to the left, you'll see the enemy there with the axe. Now, oh, it's making me sick just watching this. Fuck. Yeah, so if I had the bolt action rifle, you know, pull it out, one shot, and it's over, okay? I cannot stress enough how much you need to buy that weapon. Look, it isn't necessary, okay? You can get by without it, which is what I'm doing, but you're going to save so much time and just hassle and stress if you just buy it, okay? And there's another guy around here that's on the roof as well. I mean, I get hit coming up here. Watch, see? Yeah. Whereas I could have just jumped down out in the open there. I wouldn't have been close enough for him to throw his axe. So once again, I could have just blasted his head off with the bolt action rifle, but, you know, I didn't buy it. I'm an idiot. Learn from me. And I've still got that big fish there, which is really good. And attache case is looking neat and tidy now. Can't help it, I have OCD attache case syndrome. Just, I have to keep it neat and tidy. You know, I've watched videos online of people playing, and I've seen their attache cases, and wow, it's a fucking mess, man. Oh my god, it makes me sick watching it, just even thinking about it now. You know, they've got grenades lined up sideways, their herbs are with their ammo, they've got stocks, you know, who buys stocks? They're shit. Fucking, their rifles are put diagonally, you can't even put it diagonally, and just fucking, it's just a mess. Shit, fuck. Anyway, so we're getting out of here now. Put the key in the door, and this will lead us to the church. Okay, so here we go. So there's its save typewriter if you want to go ahead and save your game. I do in a minute because I wasn't really familiar with what's up ahead of me. And I panicked and I saved, which was completely unnecessary because we've received a checkpoint anyway, so yeah, it doesn't matter, but I save anyway, so. If you go in here, look on the roof in a minute. Just grab this item first. Yeah, TMP ammo, fucking great. Okay, so you can shoot that, and that usually drops a spinel, okay? Yep, spinel. So make sure you shoot that. That nets you 2,000 pesetas, so don't forget about that. So I'm just quickly saving the game now. Completely unnecessary since we've received a checkpoint anyway, but whatever. And we're actually coming up to the graveyard section soon. When we go down here, we'll go through a little tunnel, and we'll come through a merchant as well, actually. And when we get out, we'll come to the graveyard. And if you remember from chapter 1-1, when we shot those 7 blue medallions in the farm area, well, we need to shoot 8 more, and they are located here in the graveyard area. Okay, and then that will give us our free Punisher. Shoot this thing here because that will expose the treasures. As you can see, there's a lot of sparkly shit going on now in the room. And you can shoot them all down. Spinels, I believe, yep. And there'll be a treasure in one of them. It'll be this one. So make sure you shoot that down, okay? Elegant headdress. And that'll be a spinel. Alright. Double checking, triple checking. Whoop, nope. Quadruple checking. Whoop. Okay, now we're going. OCD, OCD. Alright, so here's the merchant. We'll see if he's got anything new for sale. I can't remember if he does. Oh, list updated. So there we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, so he's talking about the blue medallions there. We've got to shoot 10 or more, and then he'll give us that shit guns Punisher, which we can sell for 15,000 pesetas. So just sell all my stuff. There we go. The ruby, 10,000 pesetas. Pocket watch, 10,000 pesetas.
Thank you.
And the elegant headdress.
Thank you.
I'm not selling those yet because they are combinable treasures.
What are you buying?
Stock for the TMP. Woohoo! Fucking A.
What are you
It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Tune up the TMP, yeah. Get out of here. As you saw, he had a stock for sale. Stocks are completely rubbish. Do not purchase them. They waste money. They do nothing. So they are useless, okay? I did purchase a stock on my first playthrough for the Red 9 handgun. Supposedly it's supposed to increase handling and accuracy and all that sort of shit, but in my opinion the only thing it accomplished was pissing me off, okay? Because it wastes attaché case space, and you know how much I hate it when my attaché case gets cluttered, so do not buy the stocks. They are a waste of money and space. Alright? So I just shot down a nest then. There's 2 nests here actually. There was one there. And there's actually one up here which I failed to collect in this video. But it is there, trust me, okay? Ooh, graveyard creepy. Yeah, so as I'm going to look up in a minute. Here we go. It's directly above me, okay? Because of all these leaves and shit I can't really see it, but it's there, okay? Couple of crows, shoot them, hopefully they'll give me a grenade or something. Aliesta! That means there he is in Spanish. Usually they follow up with Matalo, which means kill him. So, collect the shit from the crows. Aliesta! That guy sounded like he was ill. So, there's a chick chasing me. Go back, hang on. Alright. So as you can see, I don't know if you've noticed, but there are blue medallions around the area now. We've got to shoot, well, we only need to shoot 3 more, because he says shoot 10 or more and he'll give us the free Punisher handgun. But I'm going to shoot all of them because that's my play style. Completionist, check every nook and cranny, shoot every medallion. Okay. So there's one there. 8 out of 15. Okay, now also in this area there's double graves or twin graves. Okay, so here's one with the S symbol. Now you're going to want to check these because later on we're going to come up to a puzzle and we'll need to remember what symbols are in the double graves. Okay, so that was an S. There's a blue medallion there, shoot that quickly. Alright, and from memory it's an M and a V, but I'll have a quick look and make sure anyway. There's another medallion there, shoot that one. Okay, that's 10, so that's it. You only need to shoot 10, but I'm going to go ahead and show you all of them are anyway. So that one was M, okay, that gravestone, and this one should be a V, okay? Don't even know if I said that properly, and I don't know what that means in Spanish either. Can't be bothered looking that up. Ooh, he's a dynamite dude. See if I can go ahead and shoot his dynamite stick. Oh, bit of stag. Oh yeah. That's great. No items though, disappointing, but whatever. Alright, so there's a couple more blue medallions up here. Un forastero! Outsider. Okay, so shoot him. There'll be a nest here as well. I'm not sure if I get it in this video, we'll see. Over here there's a blue medallion just there in that tree. Okay, shoot that. Okay, and the nest is just to the right. Okay, in that tree directly above me. Yep, there we go. I spotted it. Okay. Awesome. That should give me a hand grenade from memory. Incendiary grenade. Nice. Very nice. Alright, one more blue medallion in this section. Oh, there's a dynamite dude there, he's lighting it up. Wow. He's pulling off some good shots on these dynamite guys. I'm really impressed. Okay, so there's a blue medallion here, and this is the puzzle here as well, okay? So directly in front of me here. Where the hell am I going? Oh, fuck's sake. OCD's kicking in, I can't help it. Alright, go back, there we go. Alright, so here's the puzzle. Alright, now what we have to, there's a green cat's eye in there, that's the treasure. So we have to turn it clockwise in 3 or 4 increments only, okay? Only 3 or 4 increments. And we have to light up the Z, M and V. So as you can see, I've turned it 3 times. Now if I go over that V again, it will shut it off, and that's sort of the trick. See how I've just turned on that O one there? And I'm going to shut the O one off again. Okay, and then I'll shut the V one off. Turn it 4, yep. Now I'll turn on the Z, 3, 4, and then 3, and that'll turn on the V, okay? 1, 2, 3. So really quite a simple puzzle, not that difficult once you know what's going on. Just turn in 3 or 4 increments and then you'll get that green cat's eye. And that can be put in the beer stein mug, along with that red cat's eye, which I got from chapter 1-1. And there will be a yellow cat's eye, I believe, in the next chapter. And then you'll be able to sell the full beer stein mug with all 3 gems fitted in, which will net you 32,000 pesetas, which is really good. Okay, so cutscene.
Leon, have you reached the church yet?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her, hurry!
Yep, so Ashley's in that church there. We can't get in there yet, we need to find the key. And the key is being guarded by Del Largo, that boss I mentioned at the start of this video. Whew, I just kicked her straight off the edge into the water. That was fucking awesome. That was awesome. I don't think I've ever done that before. Forgot I even did that. There goes another guy. I won't get his items, but it was worth it to see that. Alright, so there's a blue medallion up there. There's 3 in this sort of walkway area. I'm going to go ahead and shoot them all, just for the purpose of this walkthrough video, to show you where they all are. I mean, you only need to shoot 10 like I've mentioned before, but I go ahead and shoot all of them. Now, I don't do this, but watch here. Whoop, there's a snake, okay. In these little boxes, not the barrels, but the little boxes, they're usually on tables and stuff. Always, and I repeat always, see I didn't do it then either, but always double knife the boxes, okay? The reason is because snakes are sometimes in them, and if you fail to follow up with a second knife straight away, they will jump at you and bite you, like they just did to me then, okay? Which is really annoying. I mean, it doesn't do much damage, whatever, but still, it's just frustrating, because then you have to go ahead and find where they've dropped down on the ground and then waste about 5 or 6 handgun bullets trying to shoot them because they're so thin, and pisses me off and fucking shit. Yeah, so make sure you double knife those boxes, and that will save you from the snakes jumping out and biting you. And there's a blue medallion which was hidden under the walkway there. Just turn around and look at that, and there's one there as well. Sort of a bit tricky to shoot this one. See how it's sort of in down through that little crevice? Yeah, there you go. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Shoot in the leg, follow up with a knife. Good old technique, never fails. Okay, so we can get out of this area, walkway area now. Whoop, I'm turning around. What am I looking for? Checking the I'm checking the map. Turning around. Alright. Now this area coming up, as you can hear, there's crows and shit. Watch what's gonna happen here, okay? There'll be a bunch of like 10 to 15 crows here. Alright. Stop looking around, okay? Here we go. Now look at that. What do I do? Pull out a flash grenade and watch. They all die instantly, okay, from a single flash grenade. You can use an incendiary grenade, you can use a normal grenade, but I think flash grenade is usually the best method for taking out these crows here, okay? And pick up all their loot. That's about 10 to 15 loot drops there. And I I just collected a flash grenade as well from one of the crows. So I didn't lose a flash grenade. Awesome. So, you know, I probably picked up about 2,000-3,000 pesetas just from that, which is really nice. So make sure you flash grenade those crows. Don't run into them, they'll scatter off, and then you'll try and shoot them down, which with a pistol you might get 1 or 2, but seriously, don't do that. Just throw the flash grenade or incendiary or whatever at them and kill them all and pick up the loot. Now here, you can hear a bit of groaning going on. This door here, yeah, you can hear some shit growling on the other side. This is actually the location where we have a boss fight. Now, we don't fight the boss yet. We come back through here in the next chapter, chapter 2-1, or 2-2, I can't really remember, I think it's the next one. And we fight who is called El Gigante, okay, which means the giant in Spanish. And he's a cool boss, not that difficult once you know what to do. And if you remember from chapter 1-1, we rescued that dog at the very start, okay, who was stuck in that bear trap. This is the boss fight where that dog will help you out in, okay? So I'll talk more about this boss fight later on when we get to it, but at this stage, I'm not going to talk too much about it because we don't have to fight him yet, okay? So yeah, we need to go through there, but not yet. We'll just go through here because there's a save point and a merchant. So I just want to check if the merchant's got anything new for sale. Now, this part coming up here is another sort of fish pond. However being the key word, I can't get the fish, okay? So I could shoot one there, but there's no point. If I was to shoot one, it'd die, and it would allow me to go and collect it, but I can't swim, you know, I can't, like, you can't reach the fish, you know what I mean? So it's really frustrating, because I don't, like, there's fish swimming around there, you know, I want to shoot them and collect the health items, but I don't know how to get into that water there to shoot them. Usually there'd be a boat there or something where you can get on the boat and drive over the fish. You can do that at the start of the next chapter, 2-1, but yeah, there's no boat there and there's fish swimming around, so if you guys know how to do it, leave it in the comments section or something. Tell me how to get those fish, because it's really frustrating just seeing those fish swimming around there and not being able to collect it.
Thank you.
So what's he got for tune-up? Oh, that's the Punisher shit.
What are you buying?
Yep, so there we go. He's given us the free gun now, the Punisher. So it costs nothing, 0 pesetas, right? So what I'm going to do now is just sell it straight away, because it's just a piece of shit,
What
okay?
are you selling?
Yeah, 15,000 pesetas.
Thank you. What are you buying?
No, I don't want to tune up the Punisher. Alright, so garbage weapon, but he gives it to you for free, and it nets you 15,000 pesetas, so something positive comes out of it. Feel free to go ahead and use it if you want. I personally don't like it at all. Handling wise, it was a bit rubbish as well. I mean, this handgun is fine, you know. You could use this handgun the whole way through on professional and it'd get you through. It's a really good all-round handgun, but when I have the ability to purchase the Red 9 a bit later on, that's what I'll be purchasing, okay? Because its power is very, very nice. So just checking my treasures here, I might as well just combine the cat's eyes while I'm here. Whoop, in the beer steins they go. 1, 2, and just the yellow one missing, which we get in the next chapter, or chapter 2-2 or 2-3. It's in chapter 2 somewhere, okay? Alright, so we're going to go through here now. This section's a pretty cool fight, I like this part. Can be a bit tricky, but I'll walk you through it, okay? So just grab the loot here first before you head down. Alright, and we're going to get a... Where the fuck am I going? I keep... Oh my god. This fucking OCD shit's out of control. It's worse watching myself do it than opposed to actually playing and doing it. So yeah, here's a quick time event, okay? We're going to mash X to get away. I hate these things. Mashing, 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 mashing. Oh, okay. Split second more, I would have been killed. You really do not have time to respond to these quick time events, which is what I hate, okay? So as you, drop down, turn around, shoot that thing, that'll be a spinel, okay? There's nothing else up here, but I have a quick look anyway. There's no bird's nests here either, yet I still have a look. What am I doing? I'm checking everything. Alright, so here we go. Yep, so here we go. Now, as you notice... Well, let me just shoot this guy first and I'll talk about it. Okay, knife him, die, die, die. Alright, now as you notice up ahead of me there's bomb traps, okay? There are bomb traps all throughout this swampy plank area, okay? There's one there, and there'll be another one to the right. Do not shoot these bomb traps, okay? The reason is because as you progress through this swampy area, enemies will spawn from behind you, in front of you, the side of you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I accidentally shot it then. That wasn't intentional. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so as I was saying, enemies are going to spawn from everywhere. As you can see, they've already started spawning from in front of me. And as you're fighting them, you will hear the bomb traps going off, which means that enemies have spawned and they've run into the bomb traps, okay? Now that's going to save you a lot of bullshit because the bomb traps are taking out these enemies for you, okay? So basically what it's going to do is, by leaving the bomb traps here, it's going to make Ganados run into them. They're going to run into the bomb traps, and that is going to reduce the amount of Ganados that you have to fight, okay? So leave the bomb traps here. That was 3,000 pesetas I just picked up there. That was crazy. Okay, so there's a bomb trap right there. Just gonna run back. They're all over the place, okay? They're everywhere, the bomb traps. There's a guy coming up there. There's a bomb trap down there to the right as well. I don't know if you saw it. Ooh, I don't like him in the water here. What the hell? Kick. Pool of blood just surrounded him. That was awesome. Did you see that? A pool of blood. I'm standing in a pool of blood. That was cool. So there's a bomb trap there. There's a snake over there to the left, okay? There's snakes all throughout this area. So shoot that sea snake or whatever it is. That'll give me a chicken egg. Brown chicken egg, that's nice. Sometimes you get lucky and they can drop gold chicken eggs, which are very rare though. They heal full health. Ooh. So as you heard, a couple of those bomb traps just went off, okay? Like I said, just leave them and the Ganados will run into them, and that will reduce the amount of them that you have to deal with, okay? Because there are quite a lot of enemies in this area. And this point here, I'm going to get overwhelmed. I'm panicking. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pulling out the shotgun. There's a guy there. Yeah, he's grabbing me. I'm on red health. Completely freaking out. He's still not dead. I've shot him with the shotgun. Take that brown egg. Guy's throwing shit. And this guy's gonna grab... He's gonna grab me again. At this point playing the game, I was really pissed off. I think I punched my chair or something, or clenched my fist in the air and screamed out fuck or something really loud. I can't remember. Yeah, because I just got hit in the head then. And that guy's still getting up. I mean, I've shot him like, 3 times now with the shotgun. See how he... There goes his head. So that's 4 shotgun blasts to take down that guy. So yeah, at this point I was having a bit of gamer rage. Full-blown gamer rage. But he's dead now, so I can rest. Alright, so I'm on yellow health. I don't like being on yellow health. I will heal, but I'm not healing now for some reason, because there's still enemies, I think. You can hear the music going, that means there's enemies still hanging around. Now there's a treasure in one of those trees over there. I'll go and get that a bit later, once the enemies have been dealt with. There's a bomb trap here, and there's an enemy up in the distance there. There's footsteps behind me in the water. I'm freaking out a bit. So if you shoot him, get his attention. Hopefully he'll run towards me and into this bomb trap right behind me. Okay, so I don't have to deal with him later. But there's a shitload of enemies coming up. Might be grenade action in a minute. Yeah, I'll pull out the old incendiary grenade and deal with them. Now, like I've said before, the incendiary grenade does not always kill them 100% of the time, okay? So you're going to want to double check if they are actually dead. I mean, it looks like they're all dead there, but sometimes they will not always die, okay? I learnt this the hard... What the hell? Must have been 2 of them. So one of them must have ran into that trap there, and this guy must have came behind him. Yeah, so I remember one time I was playing, okay, I threw an incendiary grenade, I thought onto a bunch of like 3 or 4 Ganados. I thought they were all dead, ran off somewhere to collect some loot. Before I knew it, I had an axe in the back of my head. Okay, it really pissed me off, and apparently he did not die from the incendiary grenade. So always double check that they die from the incendiary grenades, okay? Alright, so there's a treasure here. Yeah, there it is, just to the right in a tree up there. That'll drop an antique pipe which you can sell for 10,000 pesetas or so, maybe 12,000, can't remember. Alright, so make sure you grab that. Another benefit of having the treasure maps, you know, it's not necessary, but I just buy them anyway because just easier, you know. I should really heal now. I don't know what I'm hesitating for. Yeah, here we go. Take that small fish, so I've only got a large fish left now. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm just going up over here now because I forgot to loot the area in this little hut here. Alright, now I don't do it, but knife these boxes, okay? Yeah, there's a snake there, okay? Remember, always double knife those boxes because look how many shots I'm going to waste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, 6 bullets to kill a snake. That's a whole fucking clip almost. 10 shots. It's ridiculous, so don't do that. Make sure, especially in this area, because there are a lot of snakes in this area, okay? So make sure that you double knife those boxes always. Alright? So we can get out of here now. All the enemies are dead. The music's stopped. All the bomb traps have gone off, which is really nice. Probably saved me from having to fight another 4 or 5 Ganados, I reckon, those bomb traps. That's really good. Yep, I'm just going to check this tree. There's nothing there though. Okay, and inside here there is another box. Make sure you double knife it, okay? Yep, as you can see I didn't. And that snake has got me again. I really don't learn my lesson, do I? It's just embarrassing. White chicken egg, that's nice. I tend to like saving the chicken eggs for Ashley later on when we rescue her, because she really doesn't have that much health, so basically a white chicken egg on her will heal her fully. But, you know, you don't have to save them for her, but if you can, do it. If you can't, who cares? Alright, so this is it, guys. We're pretty much come up to the boss now. We'll go through here, okay? And we're going to be fighting Del Lago pretty soon. There is a treasure in this area, but what I'm going to do is first I'm going to run up here. No, not that way. Up here. And this will trigger a cutscene. So we'll run up here, and this gives us an overlooking view of the lake. It's like a little cliff section here, so here comes a cutscene.
Shit. Vámonos. Okay, ándale.
That was fucking awesome. I love that shit. So that is Del Lago, the master of the lake. Or of the lake is what Del Lago means in Spanish. So we're going to go and fight him just in a minute. But before we do, we will grab this treasure which is in the tree just here. Just up here. Okay, so look up and shoot the bird's nest right there. What does it give me? Gold bangle with pearls. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, so just in here to the right there'll be a box. Now remember, the boxes always double knife. I think I do double knife it on this one. And what do you know, it's not a snake this time. So the one I do remember to double knife, it's a yellow herb, and the ones I don't, it's always a fucking snake. Yeah, this game loves me. Ooh, I just remembered something. This is a cool thing I'm about to show you right here. Okay, if you're playing on the Xbox 360 or the PS3 version, this is actually an achievement or trophy, okay? Not for killing, there is one for killing Del Lago, but I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about sort of like a little secret one, alright? So, let me just organise this shit first, because my OCD is starting to kick in full force. Yeah, put those eggs down there. TMP ammo, ooh, that's making me sick looking at it. Put that over there. Yeah, move that. Alright, we're good. Reload the shotgun, okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, so I'm going to save it before I do this. And this is what I'm going to do, okay? Now, we're going to walk out onto the wharf, alright? And there's going to be a boat there. Now, normally, we would get on the boat to go and fight Del Lago, but we are not going to do this. I am going to shoot the water, okay? Normally, we'd get on. Don't do it, alright? There's fish there. Oh, maybe I can get him. I'll shoot him a couple times, alright? Oh, I'm missing the fish. Oh. What happened? Oh, shit, man. Oh. So yeah, that's what happens when you stand on the wharf and shoot the water, okay? Try and shoot those fish because you think it's going to give you health items. Don't do it, you'll get a nasty surprise. Del Lago will come up onto the wharf and he'll eat you and drag you back down. Okay? So anyway, here's the boss fight. Let's do it seriously now. Okay? So this is a cool cutscene. I really like this. Watch this under the boat. Fucking hell, that's massive. Sort of reminds me of Jaws, the movie. You know, when the great white comes underneath the boat and you see it. Alright, so yeah, so the anchor's going to hook onto him. We're going to get dragged around like crazy. Okay, here we go. Alright, now conveniently there are spears or harpoons, whatever, located in our boat. So what we need to do before I go ahead and start shooting with the spears, these logs in the middle of the ocean or lake, whatever, be careful, okay? Yeah, so I just threw a spear then. Alright, he keeps turning, every time he reaches the end he'll turn around and he just keeps doing laps like this, alright? Be careful of these logs. Okay, I'm holding left there and I'm holding right here, okay? To dodge the logs. If you get hit by the log, you will fall out of the boat and you'll get a quick time event where you have to mash X to swim back to the boat. Now you really only have one chance to get knocked out of the boat. If you get knocked out again, you'll be knocked out so far away that you don't have enough time to swim back to the boat, and it'll show a cutscene where he's chasing you and he'll just eat you in the water, okay? Now the anchor has sort of detached itself from him now. We'll get a couple of these every now and again on this fight. Now this, you have to throw it at him, okay? You have to hit him. If you don't hit him, like I just hit him then, if you fail to hit him at least once as he's charging at you in these sections, he will knock you out of the boat, okay? So make sure. Alright, now every time he goes under the water here, I hold... Ooh, geez, that was close. I held left there, but 99% of the time I am holding right, okay? It usually always works for me to hold right, okay? To dodge him. So here we go, I'll show you. I'm holding right now, alright? And as you can see, he comes up over there. So he just keeps doing laps like this. I'm holding left trigger on the Xbox to equip the spear, right trigger to throw it. So that's all you do. He takes 12 spears to kill on professional and 10 spears on normal, okay? So, ooh, that was a pretty bad throw. I don't know where that went. So he's going under the water there. You can tell when you've hit him when you see the blood spurting out of him, you know. Oh, and he's just detached himself again now, okay? So, don't worry about not, you know, where he is. The arrow, see how the arrow came up there? It'll tell you where he's coming from, so it's all good. Just make sure you hit him at least once here, okay? I think I got him then, but I got him then for sure anyway. Alright, so look at all those spears sticking out of him, that's cool. So there, a bit of blood spurted out, got him then. Alright, so he's just going to keep doing laps like this, that's all it is. Just keep equipping the spears and throw... Oh, there we go. But do not think it is over yet, okay? Watch what is going to happen now. What about the anchor attached to him? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. So I'm going to want to mash X like crazy here. Quick time event, come on. Cut that shit off. Alright. There we go. Whew. Fucking hell, I don't want to be dragged down by that thing and drown under the water. What a pretty bad way to go. Alright, so that was Del Lago. That's a pretty cool boss fight. I did that flawlessly. I did not get knocked out of the boat once. That was a pretty nice run then, just of that boss. So we'll make our way across the lake. Okay, and here is a cutscene. Alright, so Leon's starting to get a bit fucked up now. He's just collapsed because of that egg inside of him starting to hatch slowly. So that was the end of Chapter 1-3. We will save it, and I will see you in the next video for Chapter 2-1. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.